That boy Bud. Terence Bud Crawford absolutely goes off on Teofimo Lopez supporters. In a newish tweet, Terence Crawford spoke his mind fully regarding people who I guess have been saying that Teofimo got a better resume than he does. He says, if you ever thought Teo had a better resume than me, your mama eats dog-ish and you need to stay away from... That's just out of pocket. I'm so sorry. That's so out of pocket. If you ever thought Teo had a better resume than me, your mama eat dog-ish and you need to stay far away from boxing because you don't know ish about boxing. Well then. So Terence Crawford spoke his mind. He says, if you trying to say that Teofimo has a better resume, then you don't know what the F you're talking about, basically. Listen, I mean, for me, those two particularly, I haven't really even considered it. You know what I mean? I mean, Teofimo, he fought Josh Taylor and Lomachenko. Those are probably his best wins. You know, Cambosis, you know. The Crawford side, I mean, he has Gamboa. That's a good win at the time. Postal, that was a very good. I was at that fight. That was a very good win at the time. Errol Spence and then Madrimov. I would say those are the best Terence Crawford names. You know, you got a couple people like Mean Machine and things like that. Crawford also, he clearly has more accolades than Teofimo in terms of he's legit been undisputed. I was actually at his fight with Indongo, and that was when he first became undisputed, and he made it look easy, people. I was there live, ringside, and Terence really just tore up Indongo. And I'm not saying that Indongo is a world beater or anything, but, you know, it was a bigger guy. He was a unified guy, and Crawford did what he had to do and stopped him to the body, which hadn't been done to that point. And the dude knocked out Troyanovsky at that time, which was it was a crazy knockout. So there was an element of danger, even though it was probably going to be overshadowed because Indongo really didn't go on to do anything. But I'm just giving you guys the pedigree and the history. I haven't really heard anybody compare Teo to Terence Crawford. I know the two have beefed and had their run-ins, but all in all, we'll see. I think, to me, it's more important to discuss people's resume when they've retired and their jersey is in the rafters, because you don't really know. Like, imagine having a discussion about Floyd Mayweather when he was with Top Rank. You know, there are some good names like Manfredi and Gennaro Hernandez, Zab Judah, and Sharmba Mitchell. You know, he had guys like Castillo, you know, so he had some sturdy guys. But it wasn't until after he bought himself out of his contract where he really became the face of boxing. Hard work, dedication. Listen, at the end of the day, I got a hell of a team, Al Heyman, right? It was after that point when he got Oscar De La Hoya. That's when he became the man and the cash cow and the face of boxing. So imagine if you were at the point of when he was fighting Manfredi and you're like trying to judge Floyd's career, you would be judging it so prematurely because later on he fought Juan Manuel Marquez, Oscar De La Hoya, and Canelo Alvarez when he was undefeated. He also fought Pacquiao and Berto and Conor McGregor. You know what I mean? Ricky Hatton, Shane Mosley, Miguel Cotto. All those fights came after the Top Rank stuff that I named. Robert Guerrero. So you can't really judge a person in their career. You kind of have to wait till they both hang them up. Because a lot of athletes, they show all the promise and then injuries keep them from achieving what people thought they can achieve. So I leave it at that. You guys can discuss in the comment section who has the better resume. I don't really care unless they're going to fight, which I doubt. We haven't heard any news about that. They're talking about Teofimo might fight Boots. Turkey says Crawford has a small injury and he won't be back till May or later. So we'll see how it all plays out. Let me know who you think has the better resume.